Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another YouTube video from the Heart Within Me. I am your host, Eric, and this week we're going to be discussing the 2022 Rob Zombie's The Munsters. Now, everybody out there has probably seen it by now. If you're a fan of Rob Zombie, you're a fan of Halloween themed movies or just spooky movies in general. Now, this is a first for Rob Zombie doing a PG movie, which is for all ages. Wasn't sure what to expect going into it, but I was very pleasantly surprised. And I need to explain a little bit of my relationship with Rob Zombie films. I have a love-hate relationship with him. I love his creative stamp. I think he does an amazing job with making things his own. Hold on, stuttering. um, but the other part that I really sometimes, for me my personal taste is I'm not into the overly, lack of a better term, trashy behavior of some of the characters. I don't come from that life. I'm not around or exposed to that, and it's just unappealing to me to watch. But that's just my opinion, and I still love his work. It's just sometimes a little overdone for me. But in this movie, I was pleasantly surprised. I did not get a single hint of that from any of the characters. I thought it was very well done. I thought that the cinematography and I thought that the set pieces and the atmosphere was so on brand for the Munsters and also for the Halloween season. It really made me and my husband feel, I recently decorated my house for Halloween, and I have the purple and green lights in my archway outside of my living room, and I just felt like I was involved in the movie. The acting was okay. I didn't go in expecting, Oscar worthy performances, which is fine. I think my favorite character in the film was Grandpa Munster. He just made me laugh the most. He just really made me engaged in the film. Lily and Herman's chemistry looked fun. It was a fun play. I think the acting was supposed to be comical that way and like catchy. I don't know. Um, Definitely something I was apprehensive about watching, but as someone who does YouTube videos for everyone and TikToks and a podcast in the horror community, it was my duty to watch it. And also as a fan of Rob Zombie growing up with his music, like Living Dead Girl, Dragula, things like that. And I'm just a Rob Zombie fan. Like I said, love hate relationship. I do love his work. I think that I was unexpected, which I thought was super funny in the film, is not related to the film, is personally related to me, is the scene where Lily is on the date with the vampire. I don't remember his name, and he's showing her the rats. And the first one, he says, "This is Eric. He's a real naughty boy." It just threw me off because backstory. If you've been following me, my name is Eric, and what you don't know is I have a tattoo on my arm here that says "Naughty Boy" because that was my nickname growing up, and it's just something that I always kept with me. And that was like, that's very oddly specific, but overall, I think it was very well done. I think it's something that you should go and watch. Don't go in thinking, trying to make it a serious film that you're going in to critique and review. Go in and have fun. It's the Halloween season. It's spooky season. We have a new Rob Zombie movie. We have a new entry in The Munsters, which is sort of a prequel of how Herman and Lily met and how they ended up where they ended up. And I just thought it was really fun and airy and a great way to pass almost 2 hours of your time on a weekend. So that's my review on The Munsters. Let me know what you thought of it, if you've seen it or if you're going to watch it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let me know what you're thinking about it. And that's it for this week's video. And as always, my fellow friends, stay spooky.